scary, spooky, hilarious.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Jalen Waddle. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down and 6 now. Here's Herbert. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
And it's caught. That's a Packers touchdown. George Pickens, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You look at this Packers defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Washington first down. A gain of 13. First down, Washington.
Purdy looking to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. pressure the quarterback, and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
That one a first down pickup of 8. The Packers had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. There to stop it was Carlton Davis. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jonathan Taylor, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Get set, get set.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up second down. When you look at this Packers defense, this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Shotgun now with Purdy. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Vita Vea with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Only 3 there on the screen and second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
That's a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. 3rd down and 10. Herbert now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They snap it to Herbert. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Kenny Clark able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Purdy. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
And the Washington first down.
Throwing here, Purdy. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Purdy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Second down.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connected here with Christian McCaffrey.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. It's complete to Diggs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Herbert. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Herbert throwing again. He'll get this off to Taylor.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Finding Moore on the out route for the completion.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Here's Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. Back to throw, Purdy. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
13 yards. First down, Commanders.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here's Purdy.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, second and 10 coming up.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Purdy now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Commanders
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are back within a score. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Herbert now. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, go line. 12.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
Well, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of 1st downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Again, they run again. Now the ball comes loose. And this is going to be Packer football.
You remember
preseason, we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills. And, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So the false start will back them up 5.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Back to throw here, Herbert.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Bates' kick is good.
And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So the fumble recovery hadn't set up an ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Now Purdy. He'll find Metcalf.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They like going to him in the slot and catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That That's Brown. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Purdy. And he's got it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Devontae Smith
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging out of this slimly, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. High school coaches say that all the time. Lenny, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot puts it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on third, and then the tables turn.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
They go quickly here out to Moore.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
23 yards the pickup there.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing, Purdy.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35.
Another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Here's Purdy to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has a Packer 1st down, and that should be the one that finishes the script.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Pushes past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Crowd right.
They're going to pass here with Herbert.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert.
Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
At the 33-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for Green Bay, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.